When you think about the future, like to me, I hear, or what I'm going to interpret it as like a moat that you've built because of all these partners that you have. And like once you saturate the market there, it's pretty hard to come in and just rebuild what you all have. But what kind of risks do you see coming in your industry, or like what do you think maybe could happen over the coming 5 years that you're like looking into?
The risks are always the risk of any business, which is we have to attract the best talent. We have to execute. We've got no shortage of vision and ideas and things that I think are smart. And my guess is that a lot of other companies are thinking about the same things, whether they're already in the business or it's two young people in their garage tinkering and thinking about borrowing $10,000 from their grandma to start a business, right? It's a fast growing business. It's an attractive and cool business to be in. And so it will continue to attract more people competing in it, more talent coming to it, and some of that talent going to our competitors. I know this sounds sort of like very basic, but the biggest threat I worry about is us doing a great job of finding and retaining the best people and bringing to life the things that we think are going to be the drivers. Then there's more existential threats of some of the companies in this space are huge, and some of the ones that we partner with are way bigger than us. And how do we make sure that we don't accidentally help somebody who we're partnered with ultimately destroy us? There's all those kinds of existential threats that if you let them can keep you up at night all the time.
Yeah, I hear the talent piece, of course. That's like a theme that comes up on the show all the time of how to attract and retain the best talent. How do you think about building the culture within the company? Because like you said, it's very fast paced. You guys are just trying things, breaking things, like, and being okay with, maybe things not working out. Like, what does that look like creating a culture around that?
When you're at the stage of growth that we are, that's inherently a company that's in a grind. We haven't taken massive amounts of capital and have the ability to spend that sort of willy-nilly. We don't have the money for that. And quite frankly, we hired 100 people in 2021, and very few of them were where our headquarters is in Ridgefield, Connecticut. We wouldn't have been able to hire as many talented people if we didn't open it up to hiring across the country. And COVID was an enabler for that for sure. But in retrospect, that's the best thing that happened to us, because the labor, it's just hard when you're hiring from a single labor market, and it's not a diverse labor market either. We've been able to be much more successful at hiring people of color by hiring all over the country. So all of those benefits that come from having a distributed workforce, people getting to work from home, getting 5 to 15 hours a week of their life back from commuting. We have unlimited paid time off. People have tremendous flexibility as to when and how they work. They have clear goals and deliverables, but flexibility for their children or things that they're passionate about or whatever it is. So we have all of that. We are in the beverage alcohol business, which I think it's harder to create a fun culture in some businesses that just aren't innately fun. We have happy hours. We give all of our employees a stipend to buy and try the new products on our platform. We're constantly learning, all of us, about this industry, and that's part of a good work experience. But honestly, it's hard, and we have to do a better job because a lot of people are working a lot of hours. And when my generation grew up, that was kind of par for the course in general, or certainly when you join an entrepreneurial company in a rapid growth phase. But we're finding, as a lot of companies are, a lot of younger people, they're not about that. They don't want to do that. As much as they love the company and what we're doing, they just have a totally different perspective around what it means to work and what it means to have a life. And so we're trying to figure out both that culture and work balance thing all the time.
Hey, thanks for watching. This segment was made possible by our friends at Salesforce Commerce Cloud. If you're looking for the #1 platform for all your commerce needs, go check out salesforce.com/commerce. And don't forget to subscribe below and tap that little bell icon so you can stay on top of all the amazing new segments and full episodes that we'll be putting out over the coming year with some of the best and most influential commerce leaders out there.